Friday, July 3rd. Happy 4th of July weekend for everyone who celebrates. Going over picks, plays of the day. We have World Cup, full MLB slate tonight. Home run bet, a ton to get to, so stay tuned for that. Kind of sucky news off the bat. Egypt did draw Australia in regular time, so that bet was the first one of the day that did lose, but there are plenty more for the rest of today. I will get to the plays that are coming as soon as possible for the ones that are coming up relatively soon. So we'll go to the World Cup plays since they're coming up fast already here on the Friday slate. We'll go down to here all the straight plays. So Egypt, unfortunately, that one did not come through. Argentina plays next. I got 2 plays in the Argentina game. I'm taking them -1.5. I think they should be able to just dominate this game against Cape Verde. They've covered this spread in all 3 group stage matches. Cape Verde has definitely played tough, but I think they can get it done. They have more talent. The better players overall, obviously Messi, and I think they can win by two or more goals in this one. Second play for that game, I do have Messi over 2.5 shots on target. So I think the game plan really for Argentina should be get Messi the ball, let him go to the goal, let him shoot. They're Cape Verde, they're a great underdog story. World Cup in this World Cup, making it even this far. But Argentina's attack should be just overpowering for them. I like Messi to score. I like a bunch of shots on target, so I like over 2.5 shots there on target. And then the late game, I do have Luis Diaz over 2.5 shots attempted. Over the last 2 group stage matches, he has 9 total shots attempted combined in those. He's played really, really well for Colombia, and Colombia has played good this entire tournament. They are a heavy favorite against Ghana tonight. He's already scored in this tournament, which makes me a little bit confident that he'll at least take some shots. So I think Colombia sits pretty if Diaz has a bunch of shots in this game early, and they can get on the board. So Luis Diaz over 2.5 shots attempted, Messi over 2.5 shots on target, and then Argentina -1.5 a little bit later today in that game. That is all for the World Cup plays so far. I do have this play. Obviously, Egypt just drew, I guess, in regular time. You can definitely take Argentina straight up -1.5. I like that play a ton. And then I do have another World Cup parlay here tonight. 20 wins, 51. Messi over 2.5 shots on target. Diaz over 2.5 shots attempted. So hopefully this one can come through tonight for everyone betting the World Cup. And then a bunch of MLB stuff as well. I do have hit rates for strikeouts over here on Twitter. A bunch of pitchers who have done really, really well recently. So you can definitely use this to craft a little parlay there. We do have the home run bet. I have been ice cold pretty much. I even ended Camaro's streak yesterday. So that kind of sucked. But I'm going with Pete Alonso today. I got to be consistent. Still up 92 over the last 25 days. So I'm going to go with Pete Alonso plus 300. I feel like it's a pretty good matchup for him tonight. They're in Cincinnati. He's got 19 home runs on the season. 16 have come off of right-handed pitching. So it's a good matchup tonight against Brady Singer. And again, it's in Cincinnati, hitter-friendly ballpark. It's warm, humid. The ball should fly. So I like Alonso tonight to go deep for the Orioles. Three straight plays. I went back to the straight money line plays today in the MLB. First one, I'm taking the Washington Nationals tonight. Foster Griffin has been awesome for the Nationals. 8-2 record, sub 3 ERA. And their Nationals offense has been incredible. Second most runs scored in the MLB over the course of the season. Pretty young core group of hitters up top, and they've been exceeding expectations, I'd say. Next one of the night, Cleveland. I'm going with the Guardians money line. Definitely have the better pitching matchup tonight. Gavin Williams is going for them, 2.74 ERA while pitching at home. They are in Cleveland tonight, so I think that will help him a ton. And he's got a 9-4 record, so I like the Guardians tonight. Still without Jose Ramirez, but Guardians look to get on the board tonight. Last play of the night, it's going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. They are in Phoenix playing the Diamondbacks, and Kyle Harrison has been really great for the Brewers. The Brewers just have more talent than the Diamondbacks do. Harrison, 8-1 record, 2.57 ERA this year. Brewers have the second most wins in baseball, so that's right along with the Dodgers. So I like the Brewers tonight in Phoenix to beat the Diamondbacks. And I am going to have a parlay for that game as well tonight. Going with the Nationals and the Guardians, 20 to win 58, pretty good odds there. And I just like both these matchups tonight, both pitchers and both lineups. So Nationals, Guardians, parlay them together just straight on the money line. And then over on the other page here, the NK Bets page, ladder play of the night, it's hit 2 straight nights. We have Bryce Miller hit 7 and 8 strikeouts last night, and then the night before, I believe we hit Zach Wheeler, 7, 8, 9 Ks. So tonight I'm going with Gavin Williams. I said I liked him in Cleveland against the White Sox. It's a pretty good matchup, and I think he dominates tonight. Let me see what they are favored by. Yeah, so they're a slight favorite. 62% of the money is on Cleveland as far as money line goes. I definitely like that. And pretty good odds for his strikeouts. Just going 7, 8, 9 Ks. They're all plus money tonight. And again, we've cashed past 2 nights with Bryce Miller and Zach Wheeler. So I do like this play. It's been hitting consistently. So 7, 8, 9 Ks. I'd throw a couple bucks on each of those. I like that for tonight for Gavin Williams. And then I am going to jump into some plays for the weekend in the World Cup and MLB just because I won't be live on Saturday or Sunday. We will be back Monday. We're going live Monday through Friday every day. So make sure to sub to the channel so you know when we do go live. But Monday through Friday every week. Just getting to some of the World Cup plays for this weekend. Like I said, I already liked Argentina minus the 1.5. Don't really have a play in this Colombia-Ghana game tonight. But I'm going to move on to tomorrow. 2 really, really interesting matchups. Canada, Morocco. I think Morocco is the better team, and I do like them minus 120 money line on Saturday. So I like Morocco minus 120, and then if we go to the Paraguay-France, I think France is just going to overwhelm Paraguay, to be honest. They've been dominant this entire World Cup. 99% of the bets on France money line. I like France minus the 1.5. If we go to the spread, they're minus 160, minus 1.5. I think they crush Paraguay. So France minus 1.5 is my play for Paraguay versus France on Saturday. And then Sunday we have couple games as well. There's Brazil, Norway, Mexico, England. I'm just going to get this one out of the way. I like England to win this match. They're plus 140 to win in regulation. I like that a lot. England plus 140. Harry Kane's been awesome for them. They have struggled a little bit, and I do believe this is going to be in Mexico. And 67% of the bets are on Mexico, but I'm actually leaning England here, plus 140. If you want to be safe with this play, you can do them minus 140 to advance. I think that should come through. And then for the Brazil-Norway, I have to probably lean Norway plus the... Yeah, Norway plus a half, I like. Yeah, minus 300. That's too much for plus 1.5. Honestly, you could throw a little flyer on Norway just to advance, plus 185. I like that. Brazil's good. I think Norway is going to find a way to win, though. So I'd lean Norway in this match. And then MLB, I will be updating all those this weekend. Obviously, hop over to Twitter and stay tuned over there for all my picks and plays for this weekend. I don't even know if I can look at the slate tomorrow. Actually, I can look at some of the games tomorrow. Is the 4th of July, so there's some early games. There's a 9 a.m. game, which is cool. I might bet on that one. Ashcraft going for the Pirates, like that a lot. And I will definitely have some plays for tomorrow's MLB slate. Be sure to check that out early and often tomorrow morning. Other than that, pretty much everything for tonight I have already went over. So hopefully some of these World Cup plays and MLB plays can come through tonight and cash. We did go 2 for 2 on World Cup plays yesterday, so that was nice to see. We had Portugal win and under in the Algeria-Switzerland match, which was awesome that it hit. And then we were perfect, 4 for 4 on World Cup plays, so I was really happy with that. Also had the strikeouts ladder hit, and then the player props as well. We had both the player props hit last night, so 21.55 there, but a bunch of winners yesterday. So hopefully we can continue that tonight, and I will see you all on